Okay, hi everybody. So this is about the 10th time I'm trying to film this video for you. Um, Not gonna get into all the details for you, but this video is going to be about protective crystals, protective stones specifically, not necessarily just crystals. And my goal here is to help educate, but also to create a safe space, a safe community for people to share their knowledge. I am not just the end of source information. I am somebody who is on a journey, and I am somebody who has been taught information and has some tools, and I want to share my knowledge with you, and I would love for you to share your knowledge with me. My name is Mel. I'm from Mel's Divination. I am the owner, I am the creator, and I love to coach, teach, to help empower my clients and my students. I was a teacher, and now I am a spiritual practitioner, and I am here to help life be a little bit easier for you. So, the reason why I decided to do this video is because a lot of my clients lately have been waking up. In the spiritual world, in the spiritual community, that is kind of a buzz topic. People are realizing that they have abilities, that they are sensitive, that they have empathic feelings, and that they are in touch with other people's emotions. We call that empaths, we call that sensitives, we call that all sorts of different things. But basically, we are sponges and we absorb other people's emotions. So, your significant other, your children, the individuals that you have to work with, even just being out in public, in the grocery store, or being around your family, all of that is energy, it's emotion, and it's things that you're feeling. As somebody who works with the public, as a reader, as a coach, as an intuitive, I am constantly absorbing other people's energies. So when I'm working with a client who is just starting to kind of come online and come aware of their abilities, they ask, how do you do it? How do you handle it? Aren't you constantly being bombarded with pain, with suffering, and how do you let it go? So the first thing I really tell people, and to be clear, I am not the end all information. So do your research. I am just sharing what has been shared with me. And if you have information, I would love to hear what you use, because I am still learning myself. I'm always going to be a learner. I am a big advocate for lifelong learning. And so I'm just here again to share. So the very first thing that I share with my students is to get yourself a black stone. And the reason why I say stone and not crystal is because it doesn't have to be some special crystal from a metaphysical shop or from some shop online from Etsy or somewhere special. My first stone that I got, I picked up from the beach. This is just some smooth stone that I got at the ocean, and I like to rub it. It even has like a little space for my finger, and I keep it on my altar. So that isn't something special that I bought from a store. That's something I found in nature. I'm very drawn to nature. That is just who I am. I'm a green witch. I'm a natural witch, and that's just how I work. But you need to do what works for you. So I'm going to show you other options. The other stone that I'm drawn to a lot. Oh, sorry, I have so many stones and I hold them all the time. Black tourmaline. So here's one in its natural form in a bigger chunk, and here's a little one, and it's shiny and it's polished. It doesn't matter what form you choose to purchase. We have hematite. This one is a rainbow one, as you can see. But it also comes in plain black. This is shungite in a bracelet, but hematite is also on this one. You can see it's shiny. Hematite is magnetic. We have tiger's eye. This one's not black. This one's like a brownish, a mixture of brown. Then there is black onyx. I believe this one's onyx. So that's all I have for black stones of my own, of what I own. I also have smoky quartz. You can see it's kind of a cloudy, dark cloudy color. Literally, you can see why it's called smoky. And selenite, which is a milky white color. Now, the other two stones that I highly recommend that I don't have here are jet and obsidian. And those are also black. There's more. I can't think of them right now, but I would love to hear what other people use. A few little tips. Selenite, both selenite and black tourmaline are not good to get wet. Selenite will dissolve, and black tourmaline can turn toxic. This I actually just recently found out about. That's a very new discovery that I didn't know. Like I said, lifelong learner. I do put black tourmaline in a spray. I mix this with my own special spray, and I have sold it. And it is okay. I still use it, but I use it with much caution. I don't spray it on myself. I don't inhale it. I don't spray it around others. I spray it actually on my cards when I cleanse my cards on my altar. And that's the only time I use it. It's for kind of like a blessing, a quick cleansing, and that's really it. But I don't recommend that. It's just something that I've done for a long time. I was doing it long before I found out tourmaline is dangerous to get wet, and I probably won't create anymore just because I found out afterwards. So, I always, when I'm doing readings, I always have bracelets and earrings, and I have a ring of selenite. So I always have this group of crystals around me. I always have crystals near me. And it's always something when I meditate, I hold crystals. And it's just something I recommend. You don't have to have this huge array. It costs money. It costs a lot of money. You don't have to have all these special different kinds, like this smooth one. This was a gift. This smoky quartz was a gift. And these I actually bought, one on Etsy, one in a little shop. You don't, like I said, start small. Go to the beach. Get one in nature. You don't have to. This is stuff I've been collecting over time. I've gotten as gifts. Black tourmaline, these little ones you can get on Amazon in bulk. I buy them because I use them in my shop. And I like them little because I'll stuff them in my bra when I don't have pockets. I recommend you always carry something on you when you have to go out in public. I also recommend that you use black tourmaline in your property somewhere. I put it in corners of my home to protect my home. Selenite is very good to cleanse your crystals. So what I do when I take my bracelets off at the end of the day, I actually put them on top of my selenite to clear the energy. Another thing I also recommend is hematite, because hematite, both rainbow and regular, is a magnet. It sucks the negative energy to it. So you want to make sure that you cleanse that out, whether that be with selenite or sage spray or sage smoke or whatever, however you do that. I can do another video later about cleansing if you like. There's plenty out there too, so I don't want to do overkill. But I can do that if you'd like. Comment down below if you guys want a video about cleansing crystals. So I do recommend that as well. But basically that's the quick and dirty of it. It's really just keeping crystals, little ones on you. You don't have to do much with them. Put them on your body with the intention to protect you from the negative energy. That's it. Quick and easy. And before you know it, you'll be taking them with you everywhere and you'll feel naked without them. One other thing I do sometimes is I will call in my guides, my ancestors. I work with Archangel Michael a lot. He is a non-denominational angel. He is across every religion. I don't work with a specific religion. And he is, if you look, do research, he's everywhere. He's not just in one specific religion. And I do call on him for protection as well as my ancestors. And that's pretty much all there is to it. There is plenty more out there and so much more you can do. But this is just a quick beginner's guide to what's the first crystal I recommend, how do you get started, and where to go from here. So I hope this helps. Again, if there's any recommendations that you have for beginners, of people that are just getting started and wanting to know what to get started with for, protection stones, please make recommendations. Again, this is a safe space. This is not for scolding or being rude to each other. I really want to open up the forums to being kind to one another and just teaching one another about with our knowledge, because everybody is on a different level here. And that's it. So let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any ideas for future videos. I'd love to hear what you think. And thank you for being with me today. See you next time. Bye.